quiz programme, Masterteam. Now, we're going to be with you every weeknight. That's Monday through Friday for the next 9 weeks, along with teams from all over Britain who are competing for the title of Masterteam 1985. Now, it's a nice, easy game, this, because we have 2 teams competing against each other, and at the end of each game, the winner just goes on into the next round. And to encourage them on their way, we've got Masterteam medals for them to win. Any team winning 2 games in a row gets a bronze medal. If you win 3 games in a row, you get a silver. And if you win 4 games in a row, that's the biggie. There's no expense spared on this programme. They get a Masterteam gold medal. And then at the end of 8 weeks, we take our 8 top-scoring teams, and they're the ones who go forward to the finals to choose the Masterteam of 1985. And that's our cue to introduce the 2 teams who are going to play Masterteam for the first time. They come from Ormskirk, and they represent the Midlands. Let's begin by meeting the team from Ormskirk, and they are...
Chris Dodds. I'm an English teacher at a high school in St Helens.
Rita Actunner. I'm a history teacher from a high school in Ashton in Makerfield.
Joe Keegan, I'm a Deputy Headmaster at St Aylward's Catholic High School, Newton Willows, Merseyside.
And as well as being teachers, the other thing that they all have in common is that they belong to the Eagle and Child of Ormskirk. They play in a pub league, so they're the first of our pub players from Ormskirk. And sitting opposite them with the first challenge is a team representing the Midlands, and they are...
I'm Kerry Satchwell. I've just completed an honours degree in chemistry, and I'm about to work for British Rail as a management trainee.
My name's Janet Orchard, and I'm studying theology at Cambridge University.
My name's Jonathan Slow, and I'm an economics student at Birmingham University.
And in fact, those 3 young team members are all members of the Fellowship of the United Reformed Youth. That's where we get the title for their team. They're the Furies. Well, now that you've met our 2 teams, the Furies and the Eagle and Child, let's go into our game. Round 1, this is what we call a team challenge. Now, this is a sort of free-for-all general knowledge. Whoever is first on the buzzer with the correct answer gets 2 points for their team. Now, if they get the answer wrong, we can offer it to the opposition and they can pick up 1 bonus point. Also, if you interrupt the question and give me an incorrect answer, the opposition get a bonus point anyway, as well as the opportunity to answer the question. There is no conferring on this teams. You have to do this all on your own, so if you're ready, fingers on the buzzers. Let's play. Who was Napoleon's first wife? Rita.
Josephine.
Correct. What is a hunt called which follows an artificial trail or scent instead of a live animal? Rita.
A drag hunt.
Correct. Which country, partly green, was named by a man called Red? Chris.
Greenland.
Correct. Which non-league club did Arsenal beat in the 3rd round of the FA Cup the year they won the double? Jonathan.
Yeovil.
Correct. Who was the Supreme Allied Commander-in-Chief on D-Day? Joe.
Eisenhower.
Correct. And that noise, which sounds a bit like a fugitive from the magic roundabout, tells us that we've actually come to the end of that first round of team challenge, and at the end of that round, Furies have scored 2, Ormskirk have 8. Right, we now come to the second round, which is called the Spotlight round. Now, they're all going to enjoy playing this, because this is where we put 1 member from each team in the spotlight to answer questions on 1 particular subject. And the rules are that because Ormskirk are in the lead with 8 points, they get to choose the first team member from Fury who go into the spotlight. So, Ormskirk, who are you going to choose?
We nominate Janet.
Janet. Yeah. Oh, it's not as bad as all that. Right, you're in the hot seat first of all. You're going to have 6 things to choose from. You have television, sport, history, literature, pop music, geography. Which one are you going to choose?
I think I better have a go at literature.
You're going to have a go at literature. Right. Now, the rules of the Spotlight round are these. You get 2 points for a correct answer. You may not interrupt the question, and if you do not know the answer, you can pass, but if you do, I'll give you the answer within your allotted time. So you have 1 minute on your spotlight subject, which is literature, starting now. Who were the 3 musketeers in Dumas's novel of the same name?
Pass.
Athos, Aramis, and Porthos. Which fictional character said, "The rule is jam tomorrow, jam yesterday, but never jam today"?
Oh, Mad Hatter.
No, it was the White Queen in Alice Through the Looking Glass. What is the name of the hero, or rather anti-hero, of John Osborne's Look Back in Anger?
Pass.
Jimmy Porter. Who said to whose ghost, "Thou canst not say I did it, never shake thy gory locks at me"?
Hamlet to Hamlet's father's ghost.
No, it was Macbeth to Banquo's ghost. Who wrote Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man?
James Joyce.
Correct. Who wrote Portrait of the Artist as a Young Dog?
Dylan Thomas.
Correct. By which name is Lady Browning, widow of Sir Frederick Browning, better known?
Pass.
Daphne du Maurier. Who was the merchant of Venice?
Shylock.
Antonio. According to William Blake, what does Robin Redbreast in a cage do?
Pass.
He puts all heaven in a rage. And at the end of that round, Janet, you have scored 4 points, taking your team's total to 6. Well, somebody had to be first, Janet, and it was you, but you can relax now, because now it's the turn of the Fury team to choose a member from Ormskirk to go into the spotlight.
Chris, please.
Chris. When the spotlight lands, it's your turn. Okay, now you have to choose from 5 categories which are left up on the board. We have television, sport, history, pop music, or geography. Which is it going to be?
I'll take sport.
Sport. Right. Rules as before. 2 points for a correct answer. If you pass, I give you the answer within your allotted time, and you may not interrupt. You have 1 minute on your spotlight subject, which is sport, starting now. Which American won the first Open Wimbledon Ladies Singles Championship in 1968?
Pass.
Billie Jean King. In which sport do you score 9 points for a gold, 7 for a red, and 5 for a blue?
Pass.
Target archery. Which snooker champion was once known as PC 184?
Ray Reardon.
Correct. Who was the first footballer to be knighted?
Sir Stanley Matthews.
Correct. Which Finn won the Olympic 5,000 metres and 10,000 metres running titles in both the 1972 and 1976 events?
Lassie Viren.
Correct. Which 2 countries have won the World Cup 3 times?
Brazil and West Germany.
No, it was Brazil and Italy. Sorry. Which world table tennis champion won Wimbledon in 1934, 5 and 6?
Oh, Fred Perry.
Correct. How many Grand Prix victories did Jackie Stewart have?
4.
27. Who to date has been England's youngest man to play Test cricket? It's still yours.
No, Brian Close.
Correct. And at the end of that round, Chris, you have scored 10 points, taking the Ormskirk total to 18. Well, now our teams get an opportunity to work together as a team, because we're going to put them, we hope, in a spin. That's what this round is called. What we're going to do is take 3 letters from the alphabet at random. They'll appear on the screen between them. They'll then get 30 seconds to find the longest word possible using all 3 letters. They must take the first letter that comes up in sequence as the first letter of their word, and the following 2 must also run in sequence. So, for instance, if we gave you FNT, you could have fantastic. Okay, let's spin the letters. A is your first letter. D your second letter. S your third letter. 30 seconds for the longest word starting now. Time's up. Pencils down. A, D, S were the 3 letters. Okay, Ormskirk, how many letters does your word have?
15.
15. Furies, how many letters in your word?
29.
29. Right, Ormskirk, give us your word and spell it, please.
Anti... Antediluvianism.
Antediluvianism. And spell it, please.
Antediluvianism.
Furies, spell your word for us, please.
Anti-disestablishmentarianisms. Oh dear. ANTISTABLISTESTARIANISMS.
Well, having checked those words, in fact, Ormskirk, yours is not a word, and Fury's anti-disestablishmentarianism is not one word, it is two words, because it has a hyphen in the middle, so I'm afraid that neither of you score any points, which means... remain Fury's 6, Ormskirk 18, and we now go into our spotlight round again. Now, if you'll remember, Ormskirk chose the team first time, which means that Furies get to choose first this time. So, Fury, which of the Ormskirk team are you going to put in the spotlight? Remember, you can't have Chris, because he's already been.
Have Joe, please.
After much deliberation, Joe, the spotlight falls on you. You now have 4 subjects left on the board: history, geography, pop music and television. Which are you going to go for as your spotlight subject?
Could I take geography, please?
Geography, yes. The rules, I think you know them by now. 2 points for a correct answer. If you pass, I give you the answer. You cannot interrupt, and you have 1 minute on your spotlight subject of geography, starting now. Which American city is known as the Windy City?
Chicago.
Correct. Name the volcano on the island of Sicily.
Mount Etna.
Correct. Which island off the coast of Britain is named after the Old Norse word for Puffin Island?
Orkney.
No, Lundy Island. What is the tree line or timber line?
The Tagia.
No, it's the height of mountains above which no trees will grow. In terms of square miles, the USSR is the largest, but which is the second largest country in the world?
Canada.
Correct. Into which ocean does the Mackenzie River flow?
The Arctic.
Correct. What is the capital of Bermuda?
Rangoon.
No, Hamilton. The Giant's Causeway is said to be the stepping stones of which Irish giant?
Well, it's not Brian Boru.
No, it's not. You're right. It's Finn McCool. A British car abroad has the letters GB. Where does a car with the letter V come from?
Venezuela.
No, the Vatican City. What is the official language of Andorra?
Spanish.
Catalan. If it were... It's still yours. If it were midnight in Moscow, would it be 8 a.m., 12 noon, or 4 p.m. in New York?
You can't repeat that, can you?
Yes, if it were midnight in Moscow, would it be 8 a.m., 12 noon, or 4 p.m. in New York?
8 a.m.
No, it would be 4 p.m. And at the end of that round, Joe, you have scored 8, taking the Ormskirk total to 26. OK, Ormskirk, you choose a member of the Furies now to go into the spotlight. You can't have Janet, because she's already done her time. So, who are you going to choose?
We'll choose Jonathan.
Jonathan. The light falls on you. 3 subjects left: television, pop music or history. Which will be your spotlight subject?
Pop music, please.
Pop music. Splendid. You know the rules by now, I think so. You have 1 minute on your spotlight subject, starting now. Who is the first female singer since Ruby Murray in 1955 to have had 3 singles in the top 20 at the same time?
Madonna.
Correct. Which singer had a manager called Colonel Tom Parker?
Pass.
Elvis Presley. Terry Wogan had a record in the top 40. What was it called?
The Floral Dance.
Correct. What is the connection between the novelist Emily Bronte and Kate Bush?
Wuthering Heights.
Correct. Whose #1 hit was also the theme tune for a BBC documentary series about the Ark Royal?
Rod Stewart.
Correct. With which group was Diana Ross lead singer before going solo?
The Supremes.
Correct. What is the connection between Elkie Brooks and Billy J. Kramer?
Pass.
They're brother and sister. In 1980, while working on the album Making Movies, David Knopfler left for which group?
Dire Straits.
Correct. What was Sheena Easton's first single?
Modern Girl.
Correct. Who sings with John Lennon on the album Double Fantasy?
Yoko Ono.
Correct. Who recorded Almost Blue and Armed Forces?
Elvis Costello.
Correct. And at the end of that round, you have scored 18 points, taking your team total to 24. And that means that there's only 2 points in it as we go into our final team challenge round. Rules as before, teams. Quick fingers on the buzzers. Correct answers, 2 points each for your team. Are you ready? Let's play. Who was known as the Maid of Orleans? Joe.
Joan of Arc.
Correct. In American currency, how much is 2 bits? Kerry.
25 cents.
Correct. A Canuck is a native of what country? Rita.
Canada.
Correct. What does ASTMS stand for? Jonathan.
Association of Scientific, Technical, Managerial Staff.
Correct. Who in the Bible symbolized wisdom? Joe.
Solomon.
Correct. Who are the indigenous people inhabiting northern Scandinavia? Joe.
The Lapps.
Correct. Which musical measure of time is a word which forms a palindrome? Janet.
Minim.
Correct. What historic event took place at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina in... Rita.
The first man flight.
Correct. Orville Wright. And that means that we are at the end, not just of that round, but of also this game, with the score standing at Furies 30, Ormskirk 36. They got a bit tight there towards the end, but Ormskirk have emerged as the winners, which I'm afraid means that the Furies have been tamed, and this is the point of the programme where we have to say goodbye and thanks to the Furies. Well, now let's meet our new team of challengers in Masterteam. They come from North London, and they are...
Anthony Williams, I'm a librarian in St John's Wood.
And Stephen Seed, and I'm an advertising executive.
Alan Poupard, and I'm a primary school head teacher.
And in fact, that's another team from the Pub League, and this time the pub that they represent is the Rising Sun in North London. So, we're into a new game. Round 1, of course, team challenge. Rules as before. We want quick reactions and quick fingers on the buzzers. So, teams, if you're ready, let's play. Which English king died in the New Forest? Alan.
William Rufus.
Correct. What type of creature was the Smilodon? Alan.
Was a dinosaur.
No. Joe?
A dinosaur?
No, it was a saber-toothed tiger. Which 2 countries are separated by the Skagerrak? Joe?
Norway and Denmark.
Correct. What does BAOR stand for? Alan?
British Army of the Rhine.
Correct. Name the Greenpeace protest ship sunk in... Chris?
Rainbow Warrior.
Correct. In the same year that the 7th Cavalry were wiped out at Little Bighorn, Edison and Bell demonstrated the first telephone exchange in New York City. Which year was it? Joe?
1876.
Correct. What was Al Capone's first name in full? Rita?
Alphonse.
Correct. How do female glowworms attract a mate? Alan?
They light up. It's a chemical reaction.
They glow. Correct. Into what bay does the Ganges River flow? Chris?
Bay of Bengal.
Correct. And that noise tells us that we've come to the end of our first team challenge, with the scores standing at the Rising Sun 6 and the Eagle and Child have 10. So we come to our spotlight round for the first time. Ormskirk in the lead with 10 get to choose which member of the North London team go into the spotlight first. Who are you going to choose?
Stephen.
Stephen. So, Stephen, you're in the spotlight. Which subject are you going to choose from the 6 up on the board of sport, literature, living world, geography, current affairs, or television?
Living world.
1 minute on your spotlight subject of the living world starting now. Where would fructose be found in its natural state?
Usually in fruit.
Correct. Clover is trifoliate. What is the characteristic that gives the plant this description?
They have 3 components to each leaf.
Correct. From the skin of which animal is Moroccan leather obtained?
The Angoran goat.
Correct. What is the name given to the study of the fertilized egg through early stages of life?
Embryology.
Correct. If a horticulturalist describes a plant as biennial, what would he mean?
It means that it flowers every other year.
No, it lives for 2 years. What is the common name of the Pinus sylvestris?
Scottish pine.
Correct. What is the natural porous frothy glass formed when lava from a volcano cools very quickly?
Pass.
Pumice. The Chihuahua dog derives its name from a town in which country?
Mexico.
Correct. Some mammals appear to fly, but which is the only mammal that has evolved true flight? It's still yours.
The flying fox. No. The bat.
Correct. And at the end of that round, you have scored 14 points, taking your team score to 20. And now the Rising Sun can choose a member of the Eagle and Child team to go into the spotlight. Who are you going to choose?
We'll go for Chris.
Chris. OK, Chris, you're in the spotlight. You now have 5 subjects left: sport, literature, geography, current affairs and television. Which one are you going to choose?
I'll take sport.
Sport. Right. So you have 1 minute on your spotlight subject of sport, starting now. Who in 1979 became the first man to score a century in a Benson and Hedges Cricket Cup final?
Viv Richards.
No, it was Graham Gooch. In which year did Jan Kodesh win the men's singles title at Wimbledon?
1973.
Correct. Of which sport did W.G. Grace become the first National Association president in 1903?
Cricket.
No, it was bowls. In which year did Alf Ramsey receive his knighthood?
66.
No, it was 1967. Where are the 1988 Winter Olympics scheduled to be held?
Calgary.
Correct. Who was the runner-up in the 1979 men's singles final at Wimbledon?
Pass.
Roscoe Tanner. What is the correct term for full time in a rugby union match?
Time out.
No, it's no side. In rallying, which Briton became the first woman to win a major rally in 1960?
Pass.
Pat Moss. The answer was Pat Moss. And Chris, at the end of that round, you have scored 4 points, taking your team total to 14. Well, this is the point, of course, now where the team members can work together as a team, because we've come to our inner spin round, which means that we're going to take 3 letters from the alphabet. We're going to spin them, choose them at random. They'll appear on the board behind the contestants. They have to find the longest word possible in 30 seconds using all 3 letters. So, shall we spin the letters? T is your first letter. R your second letter. L the third letter. The word must begin with T. You have 30 seconds starting now. Time is up. Pencils down. And Ormskirk. How many letters does your word have?
11.
North London?
16.
Right. Ormskirk, will you tell us your word and spell it, please?
It's terrestrial. T-E-R-R-E-S-T-R-I-A-L.
And North London?
Transportational. T-R-A-N-S-P-O-R-T-A-T-I-O-N-A-L.
Well, terrestrial is correct. It does have 11 letters, but transportational is also correct and has 16 letters, which means that the Rising Sun get another 5 points added to their score, taking them to a total of 25. Well, the Eagle and Child have 14 on the scoreboard, and it's at that point, 14 to 25, that we have to leave you for today. So do remember, join us again tomorrow, same time, same place, to see whether it'll be Eagle and Child or Rising Sun who go into the next stage of Masterteam. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.